Finally, after having to postpone her royal wedding 3 times for various reasons, Theodora of Greece has said "I do" to Matthew Kumar, the American lawyer she has been engaged to since 2018. The Metropolitan Cathedral of Athens was the setting for the ceremony, which was attended by numerous royals. The bride, who entered the temple arm in arm with her brother Pavlos, chose an elegant look, with the highlight being a wedding dress that made her look like a fairy tale princess. Theodora trusted Greek designer Celia Critherioti, who created a dream dress for her with a pronounced off-the-shoulder neckline. It is a haute couture model with an incorporated bodice and a voluminous skirt, all embroidered with beadwork representing floral motifs, giving the dress a brilliant tone. This beaded wedding dress style, like Theodora's, reminds us of other royal women, such as Stephanie of Luxembourg and her sister-in-law, Princess Claire. Both were dressed by Elie Saab, an expert in designs with intricate jewel work. Celia Critherioti has also done a great job with this dress, which she has been working on for more than 6 months. As for the jewelry, there is a tradition in the Danish royal family where all direct descendants of Queen Ingrid must wear a specific tiara and veil at their wedding. This tradition was followed by her 3 daughters, Queen Margrethe, Princess Benedict, and Queen Anne-Marie of Greece, as well as her granddaughters, Alexandra and Natalie of Sayn-Wittgenstein-Berleburg, and Alexia of Greece. Theodora is the last of Ingrid's granddaughters to walk down the aisle and has now joined this list alongside her sister and her German cousins. The tiara Theodora wore is known as the Calf of Egypt tiara, made by Cartier with white gold and platinum. It was a gift to Margrethe of Connaught, Queen Ingrid's mother, from the Khedive of Egypt on the occasion of her wedding to the Crown Prince of Sweden. After her untimely death, the jewel passed into the hands of her only daughter, Ingrid, who was then 10 years old. She introduced it to the Danish royal jewelry collection when she married Frederik IX of Denmark. It was her youngest daughter, Anne-Marie, who inherited the piece after Ingrid's death and was the first to wear it as a bridal tiara at her wedding to King Constantine of Greece, starting the tradition. When my younger sister got married, my mother thought that tiara would be ideal because it's beautiful and light. Since she had worn it, Margrethe and I were also allowed to wear it at our weddings, explained Princess Benedict in a documentary. Since then, all of Queen Ingrid's descendants have worn it. As for Theodora's veil, it also belonged to Margrethe of Connaught, who wore it at her wedding to the Crown Prince of Sweden. After her death, it was passed on to her only daughter, Ingrid, who also wore it at her wedding to Frederik IX of Denmark. Since then, it has been worn by all of her descendants, from her 3 daughters to her granddaughters. However, Queen Margrethe made an exception in 2004 and allowed Mary Donaldson, due to her future role as queen when she married Crown Prince Frederik, to wear this symbolic veil at her wedding. To this day, the Australian is the only non-descendant of Ingrid to whom this privilege has been granted. The continuation of Princess Theodora of Greece's wedding to Matthew Kumar generated immense interest, not only among royal circles, but also among royal family enthusiasts around the world. Despite the delays and challenges caused by the pandemic and the passing of her father, Princess Theodora managed to organize a magnificent event filled with symbolism and traditions that emphasized the grandeur of her family and royal heritage. Among the guests at the wedding were many members of European royal families, which is not surprising given Theodora's close ties with other monarchs. Her mother, Queen Anne-Marie, is the younger sister of Queen Margrethe of Denmark, making Theodora a cousin to Denmark's Crown Prince Frederik. Additionally, Theodora's aunt is Queen Sofia of Spain, who served as the Queen of Spain from 1975 to 2014 as the wife of King Juan Carlos. The Danish royal family once again drew public attention as Queen Mary and King Frederik attended the concert dedicated to the 20th anniversary of the Crown Prince Couples Awards. This year, 2024, marked not only the couple's 20th wedding anniversary, but also a significant change in the monarchy, as Frederik and Mary ascended to the throne. Initially, they were also planning to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the awards, but their new titles as King and Queen brought changes to the ceremony. This Tuesday, King Frederik and Queen Mary announced the creation of a new award, which will be presented starting next year. For many, This was not just an official event, but a true celebration of the love and devotion that these two have carried through the years. In 2004, at the occasion of the marriage of Crown Prince Frederick with Mary Donaldson, a foundation was created in honor of the new Crown Prince couple. This foundation annually presented awards at the beginning of November to honor citizens who excelled in their fields. A grand anniversary ceremony was originally planned for 2024 to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the awards. However, the change of reign altered these plans. In January 2024, Queen Margrethe abdicated on the 52nd anniversary of her reign in favor of her eldest son, Frederick. Now, as king and queen, Frederick and Mary can no longer present the Crown Prince couple's awards. Therefore, on Tuesday, November 5, 2024, the traditional award ceremony did not take place, and instead, a grand anniversary concert was held at the Vega in Copenhagen. This anniversary concert will be broadcast on television this weekend, replacing the usual award ceremony, which was typically held each year in a different city across the country. After a recent vacation in Australia, where Mary is originally from, the Queen returned with renewed energy, as evidenced by her liveliness and ease that evening. From the first step onto the red carpet, it was clear that this night would be special. Mary and Frederick arrived at the Vega Center in Copenhagen together, smiling and demonstrating that special spark that unites them. For the daytime event, the Queen chose an autumn-inspired look that highlighted her confidence and taste, but it was her evening attire that truly stunned everyone. A sleek black suit paired with iconic Manolo Blahnik shoes and a yellow Prada clutch. This choice was as elegant as it was bold, emphasizing sophisticated simplicity. But most attention was drawn to the dazzling diamond drop earrings and a ring with a yellow stone whose sparkle seemed to reflect the light of the Queen herself. Frederick was no less refined. His classic tuxedo complemented the ensemble, adding an incredible harmony to the couple as they walked among the guests. Frederick held Mary by the waist, showing his care and support. As soon as the couple entered the hall, they were greeted by applause. The Queen, receiving a bouquet of violet flowers, smiled gratefully and gestured towards her husband as if to say, "This applause is for both of us." The Crown Prince couple's awards were established after Frederick and Mary's wedding in 2004. Over the years, they have awarded talented individuals and organizations who have made significant contributions to art and social initiatives. This year, as in previous years, laureates were chosen whose activities have helped improve society. Despite the official atmosphere of the event, Frederick and Mary did not miss a chance to maintain eye contact, wink at each other, and even occasionally whisper, adding warmth and lightness to the whole affair. At one point in the evening, the King and Queen were invited to the stage to give their speeches. Mary started first, expressing her gratitude and emphasizing the importance of continuing support for art and culture. Her words were full of enthusiasm and sincerity, and as she spoke, Frederick gently touched her hand, highlighting his support and unity. When it was Frederick's turn, he used his subtle humor to lighten the atmosphere. His comments drew loud laughter and applause from the audience.